Alright, welcome back to another episode ng Matinong Usapan. Monday na po ngayon.
Happy Monday!
May 28.
Yes.
Pao po, ang kasama niyo ang inyong tagapaglingkod. Kasama ko pa rin, the one, the only, ang champion ng Eastern Conference.
Woo! Strive for greatness. Woo! Agimat!
Calvoliers, kamusta? Kamusta?
Ayos lang pare. Maganda ang lunes natin. Maganda start ng week. It's a good start for me for this week.
Okay.
Cleveland winning.
Okay.
Woo!
Ito. Okay, very good. Very good Very good ang Cleveland Cavaliers. I respect the king, the greatest player of his generation. Kinda sad that Boston didn't win. But sa mga sa manonood mamaya ng The Duel, malamang nagluluksa din yung co-host ko ng The Duel mamaya, si Ren. Dahil isa pa yun. Yun talaga ang diehard na Celtics na fan. Pero congratulations to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They will proceed to their 8th final appearance by LeBron.
Pero don't worry sa mga Celtics fan. Yung future ng Celtics is looking bright. Imagine niyo.
Yes.
The rookies played really well after unang nawala si Hayward. Then eto late na injured si Kyrie. So nag-step up lahat
ng rookies nila. Nung Marso siya nawala eh.
Look at Jason
Tatum, monstrous freshman year. Probably the ROTY is still going to Donovan Mitchell, pero Jason Tatum, what a player. Pero hindi po ito usapang basketball. Usapang Dota po ito. At ngayon, medyo magiging masaya yung pag-uusapan natin. We have a few topics out for today. By the way, gusto namin magpasalamat muna sa lupo ng Wombo Combo. Nakakatapos lang nung giveaway natin. Last week.
So, tinunalo?
We gave out about 5 level 1 battle passes. At nung Biyernes, isang level 75. So, congratulations po sa lahat ng nakatanggap. Thank you for following yung channel namin. Hopefully, in the future, makakabigay pa po tayo ng more things para i-give back sa inyo for supporting us. So, Calbs, topic natin ngayong araw.
Napakaaga. Nagulat ako sa balita. Good thing maaga ako nagising kasi yung wife ko, may outing sila. Buti sila ng Bataan. So, sabi niya sa akin, gising ka ng 3:30, alis tayo ng 4. Then, pagkatid ko sa kanya sa office nila, balik agad ako. Sakto, pagbalik ko ng bahay, pak! Sa Twitter ko kagad.
Yun na, oo.
Nakita ko na agad yung tweets ng EG na
they are,
tinanggal nila si
Tinanggal na nila.
Si Misery.
Tinanggal na nila. Misery has been put out of his misery. So that's our topic number 1. EG. Kick out Misery. Papakita natin sa inyo yung tweet right now. And very, very clear. I have been kicked out from EG. I am happy and relieved to be out. Get me out!
Get me out! Hashtag get me out.
Thanks for all the support while in the team. What's next?
Maraming pwedeng mangyari. Tandaan nyo.
Pwede sira ba yung Twitch chat natin?
Actually, yun nga. Kaya nga binuksan ko to eh. I doubt yung Twitch chat eh. Kaya binuksan ko eh.
Okay.
Guys, pag nagpo-phone ako, hindi ako nagte-text, may ka-chat or whatsoever. Tweetingin ako sa Twitch chat or sa Wikipedia. Okay, doon ako kumukuha ng mga infos.
Pa-restart nga ng chat natin dito sa screen kasi parang feeling ko malito eh. Pero okay. Let's see. Titingnan natin. Kaka-start lang po namin. So, what this means is that there are only 3 players for sure that are left on EG. And it is Sumail, RTZ, and Crit. Now, the other story that we're going to tackle is Sifir, but he's also out. But sounding a lot less bitter.
I know.
A lot less bitter about it, but ayun, Misery is now out.
Ayun, okay na.
Ayun, very good. Very good. Alright, sige. So, I think, bago natin simulan yung opinion natin, tignan na muna natin yung gusto nila sabihin. Sabi ni Jake Herman, Boss Pao and Tito Calbs, meron na bang rumors or article kayong nabasa kung sino papalit kay Misery? No, there are none. There's a very, very small pool of players that it can be. Pero knowing Evil Geniuses as an organization, they are not the type to give out a leak.
Tsaka guys, huwag kayong magpa-debate kay Demon. Normal, just Demon stuff yan, yung ganyan. Yung mga hashtag bleed blue.
Fear retired or not fit for the team? Well, I think, I guess matakal lang natin. Lagay na rin natin yung topic to dito, Lars. Kasi, magkakabit to right? So, the other story that we have is, Fear is out of EG2. And in a tweet by Fear, yung nga sabi niya, don't worry guys, I'm off EG Dota roster. Happy I get some time home after a very exhausting and disappointing season. Wish everyone all the best. Now, may mga nagtatanong, ibig sabihin ba nun, retire na siya? Mag-coach ba siya? Is he not a good fit? So. This is the biggest reason kung bakit magre-retire si Fear. And pakita natin ngayon. Kaboom! That is a tiny baby Fear. That is tiny baby Fear. So Fear is now a father. And with this roster change, he at least gets to spend some time with his newborn son, Logan. So that's also one of those things na he's been busy with the last few months. So, ayun. Ano sa tingin natin? Now, there are no rumors or there are no articles around because, again, EG is one of those organizations that are very, very tight with their information.
Come on, guys. If Demon is replacing one of their players in EG, kasama dapat in-announce nila. Pero I don't think Demon will be playing or will be back on EG. Since Demon was playing before with EG. Napakatagal na panahon na yun. Kasama niya sila Milk. Si Jeyo was also part of that EG roster.
Madami, pare.
Madami.
As in, Playmate.
Playmate pa.
Playmate, diba? Milk. Who else? Merlini. Maraming.
Those were the old days.
Pero kung titignan nyo, may nakita ko sabi ni Pearson kanina. So tama ba yung sinabi ni PPD na the problem was with Sumail? I mean, we've been saying it for months. I've been saying it for months. Bend the knee to PPD. And I think this roster move, these two roster changes.
It's time. I mean, sobrang tagal na eh.
Hindi lang it's time. I think it confirms what we've already known. EG has had all of the talent. That's always been true. The problem is they don't have a captain to lead them because they are uncoachable right now.
Egos.
Right? Diba? Makikita mo eh. Diba? You cannot coach yung ganun ka highly skilled but highly volatile na team. And take a look where EG is rebuilding around. They're rebuilding around Crit, Sumail, and RTZ. Now, the only kind of ego that can handle those big egos is the one, the only PPD.
Tingnan, look at what PPD did to that EG roster before. They won a TI.
Yes, they won a TI. They won a TI despite having yung ganun, diba? But
they have issues with Awi din, diba?
They had issues with Awi. But Awi was not an ego problem.
No. It's
Awi was more of a natataranta siya problem. Ayaw ni PPD ng ganun.
Tsaka ayaw din ni PPD na yung habit ni Awi na especially if they're losing.
Right.
It starts blaming.
Yun, diba? So, ayun, diba? So, yun yung mga yun yung mga pinakamalalaking bagay dito. Now, I'm seeing some things from the chat. Now, Complexity also changed their roster. Chessie is out. And they're bringing in 343. Adam's playing again, which is the reason why AUI is the coach of Fnatic now. Because if you don't know by now, umalis si Adam as their coach kasi gusto niya maging player. Si AUI does not want to be a player and wants to be a coach. So, good fit. Right? So, that's the reason why AUI is in Fnatic now. But when you take a look at Complexity, who else do they have? They also have Moon Meander. Right? So, Moon Meander is going to be in Complexity. Automatically, ibig sabihin nun, kulang na naman yung pwedeng kunin for ng EG. Right? Because they have 2 cores, 1 support. So, they'll need 1 more core and maybe a 3. So
they're missing talaga offlaner. I don't think talaga Sumail needs to be back on his mid lane. To use
I think so. Home. I think ito yung meta kung saan pwede bumalik si Sumail sa mid because again, you're seeing yung pinaka-baseline naman na ginagawa ng lahat ng team ngayon is 2-1-2.
2-1-2 talaga.
Right?
1-on-1.
1-on-1 pa rin yung mid ngayon because you lose so much sa safe lane mo if hindi ganun yung nyo. Pero may mga rotation pa rin nangyayari pero it's not as
hindi kagaya nun.
Hindi kagaya nun na kinakamping ka ng Lich o kaya ng
Bane.
Ogre o kaya ng Bane. Unless, yung katulad na nakita natin with EE, against Optic.
Iba, kakaiba
Diba? Ano yun Razor, Kungka, talagang nilagyan nila ng Bane. Talagang pang ano yun, right? Pero, on the whole, it doesn't really happen that way anymore. So, I think this is the meta. Kung saan pwedeng magbalik siya sa mid.
Sakto talaga. Sakto si Sumil for this meta. Going one-on-one, which is Sumil's strength. One-on-one. Dominating opponents on his lane.
So, with that though, I think they need a 3 na hindi malakas mag-farm. They need a Sam H. That's what they need.
Utility.
They need a utility, doesn't need a lot of farm because between Sumail and RTZ, that's already a lot of farm. One of the biggest problems ng EG this season was that they were always on Tricor. Diba? Tricor sila palagi. Palaging nagpa-farm yung isa nagpa-farm. Wala, there's not enough money.
Actually, tatlo talaga, matic farm ng farm sa lineup lagi ng EG. On their draft, ganun talaga yung nature ng draft nila. Tsaka yung playstyle nila ganun. They rely on 3 heroes on continuously farming and winning lanes.
And which is hard to do. Which is hard to do against VP, for example. VP will just destroy your lanes because they invest in their supports, not their cores. Kahit anong core yung nilalaro nila, no one sometimes goes into a tournament, 8 different matches, 8 different heroes. Pero yung mga supports nila, palaging Ogre, palaging Enchantress. Yung mga malalakas na supports, level 1 pa lang. So,
like for example, Skyrat, kagabi ginamit ni Roger yun. Sinolo kill yung Paikat na Phantom Lancer.
Diba? So, may tanong si Margin Hill, sabi niya, Kuya Calbs, Boss Pao, ano memory niyo kung pinakamagandang ginawa ni Sumel sa offlane? I think it was the Galaxy Battles na mga laro. Right? He was Faceless Void.
Yeah. Tsaka meron din, yung Abaddon niya.
Abaddon niya rin. Kadiri din yung Abaddon niya. Umabot siya nung sa cooldown reduction talent.
Tsaka yung,
hindi na sila namatay.
Tsaka yung Aphotic Shield na additional na damage din sa talent tree niya.
Right. So may tanong si Jake. Jackie Roman. I'm going to... Jake Roman, 430. Sino ba captain ng EG? Their captain nominally was Crit. And then, nung pumunta si Misery, it became Misery.
Siya nagda-draft.
Pero, just because those were your captains doesn't mean na kaya nila. For example, Misery has kind of a big ego, right? We've seen this before. He's been a long time fixture ng community.
Yeah,
right?
I saw that attitude din before.
Diba? Medyo and again, we're not saying this as parang as an indictment of their character, diba? It's just a matter of fact at this point. Medyo mataas din yung ego. Then you have Sumail, then you have RTZ. Hindi niya kaya. Before when it was Crit, hindi niya rin kaya because si Crit naman, he's more of kaya niya mag-captain. Pero hindi niya kaya i-handle yung
iba yung style ni Crit eh. Si Crit parang parang ano ba tawag yung term na yun? Ano lang siya tahimik.
Silent siya eh. He's more of the silent type. He's more of the kind of compromise and get things done type. So, kung meron kang really strong personalities on your team, it's not going to be productive, you know? So, possible talent pool na tinitignan ng EG, I think you just have to look at the tier 2 teams. In my head, they can look at from Europe. Doon sila pwede maghanap, right? You have Kezu, who's a very good 3. Very utility-oriented na 3. Pwede nilang kunin. Saksa, for example, is also floating around.
He made a good run on Secret then when he was back at Secret nung time na yun with Kezu.
Diba? So, medyo marami, diba? Sino nag-MVP sa VP? I don't know, actually. That's one of the things. Kasi VP won, ESL 1 Birmingham. Pero did anyone expect them not to win ESL 1 Birmingham?
Tsaka walang tumalo sa...
Wala, didn't drop a game.
VP.
0 games dropped. As in, sobrang bilis nga nung laro nila against
19 minutes
PPD.
Yung game 3.
19-minute game 3. GG agad si PPD. Okay, uwi na kayo. Diba? So,
no one MVP.
I mean, I'm sure. Pero it's one of those things na parang, does it really matter? Does it really matter?
Kita naman kasing rotation ng mga panapakahusay. Tsaka yung mind games din ni Roger going in doon sa jungle ng kalaban. Gagalaw-galaw, kunyari magtatanim ng ward pero wala naman siyang ginagawa.
Wala siyang ginagawa.
Gumagalaw siya doon, tapos piniping ka agad nung kabilang team. Sabi
tapos maglalagay din sila ng
sentry.
Tapos,
wala, nasa, nakita mo si PPD na hinahanap niya pero wala naman talaga, nangulit lang.
May chance ba kukunin na si Ohio? I don't think so. I think it's very, very low.
Yeah.
I think it's very low chance.
Very low chance.
I think the problem is going to be if they want to get Ohio, they need to get him now in time for Super Major.
They need to practice.
They need to practice for Super Major. So I don't know if he's in form. So Slash CND, tinatanong mga caster. Akala mo naman may alam mga caster sa EG rosters. Okay, pwede mo kaming wag paniwalaan. It's okay. What do I know about rosters?
Yeah, same with me.
Diba? Ano nga ba ang alam ko sa rosters? It's not like teams talk to me or something, right?
Nah.
Okay, pwede kayo makinig kay Slash CND. Alright. Tito Cubs, di na po ba magro-rotate si Kuko sa position? Well, we'll answer the Kuko questions mamaya siguro.
Mamaya.
So, ayun naman. Again, EG, I think it's been a long time coming. Tinignan ko kanina yung stats nila. Actually, ever since pumasok si Misery, mataas naman yung win rate nila.
Okay yung win rate nila.
Mataas yung win rate nila.
Even nung pumasok din si Bulba, helping them with their draft as a coach, okay din. Maganda nga yung strat nila before, which is laneless strat, going for tricore.
Yes. I think the first time they did that was at Galaxy Battles, just on January 10. Pumasok si Misery sa team December 20, 2017. So, patch 7.07. From patch 7.07 to yesterday, ang win rate ng EG as a whole, qualifiers, pati yung lahat ng mga lands nila, is above 60%.
60%.
It's above 60%. So, in comparison, Liquid is at 62. Mas mataas pa sila doon.
Mataas.
So, mataas yung win rate nila. Pero, doon sa mga crucial na laban sila, napapako. And that's always been the problem ng EG with this roster.
So, meron pa. May napansin din ako eh. Yeah. Yung teams are starting to figure out on how EG plays or how they draft din. They're going for a greedy lineup every now and then.
Right.
Itong roster nila. So, hindi nila nakikita ang problema. Ay, ganito lang. Baba natin si ganito. Wala na.
So, makikita mo naman like, the talent is there. Right? They can win games. They win a lot of games when they want to. It's just that right now, mahirap lang siguro. This kind of kick to me really screams na meron talaga silang problems internally, interpersonal. It's not a problem of skill. It's not a problem of skill.
Same na ng opinion about EG.
Yeah. So, hopefully may mahanap sila. Again, the roster pool is very small. Actually, kung iisipin mo. NA, not a lot of players siguro on the caliber that can play with Sumail and RTZ and Crit. So, maybe you look into Europe then. Again, you have si Saksa, sila Kezu,
mga
TI caliber players.
Sa Europe.
Yeah. So, tignan natin. Pero kailangan nilang kunin yon from the tier 2 teams. Because Kezu is in Mad Lads.
Yung pa. May current team si Kezu. Tapos yung competition pa ngayon sa NA, it's getting.
I keep seeing a lot of Kyle. And while Kyle is a very good player, I don't know. Maybe Kyle. I would personally like Kyle, pero I think they run into the same problem.
Tingin ko pag pumasok si Kyle sa EG, desabog din to eh. Ego?
Yeah, desabog diba? Yun lang. Pero they wouldn't have to stay for that long if they get Kyle ngayon. It's just to TI.
Well, yeah, viable since yung TI naman mag-i-start na eh. I mean, yung qualifiers for the TI will be starting after ng Super Major. I think a week.
Yeah.
Isang linggo lang din. Ano kagad TI qualifiers. So
I think right after Super Majors, not even a week. Kasi mag-open sila. Kasi ma-open pa sila.
Sa bagay.
Because they change roster. So open agad. I know after Super Major.
Oh, yun. Sorry. Yung open qualifiers, rekta pala kagad.
Rekta. Oo.
So pwede. Viable. Pwede nilang i-try.
Right?
If it's gonna work.
Let's see.
Sabi nga ni Umerto, Ropa si Shrek yan.
Oy.
Kyle for a
yeah, pwede. Kung quick fix, I think that could make sense because Kyle can play support, he can play 3.
Flexible din yan.
He's very flexible.
Hero pool din yan, okay.
And I think he can captain people with big egos because he also has one.
Or meron pa. Are they gonna call back Mason?
Where do you put Mason? Ako siya ilalagay. Kailangan namin ng maglalaro ng Mirana. Parang ganun.
Ito na kasi tatlong core nila. I don't think Sumail will be back on position 3. Talagang kailangan nila balik to sa mid lane.
Right.
Mason is playing position 1 and RTC doesn't like to play off lane.
Right. All of VPs, bakit yung VP matataas yung ego? Yeah, matataas yung ego, but they're coachable.
Tsaka iba yung bond ng VP na team eh. Looking at them during mga pause, naman nagkakatawahan sila eh.
Yeah, 'di ba? May ganun eh. Guys, again, what you need to understand is when we say that someone has a big ego, that's not necessarily a negative. It's just a fact, right? In the case of VP, yes, matataas yung ego nila. Pero when you master your ego, pwede namang mataas yung ego mo, pero alam mo kung kailan siya ilulugar.
You can use it on a positive note.
Oh, di ba? Yung ego mo, pwede mong gamitin in times na kailangan mo ng confidence, which is what VP does with their egos. Di ba? Ramsey has a very big ego.
Sobra nakita
No one has a very big ego.
Nakita ko pinagsabihan siya before. Nung nandun pa si Lil.
Yeah.
Nabatid siya kay Lil eh. Sabi niya kay Lil.
Di ba? Oh, ginanon niya, di ba? Pero yun, tama yung sabi ni Umerta. Pag sinabi niyang, when Solo says something, they usually follow, right? They usually follow. So, that's the difference. I think on EG, everyone has their own ideas. And we've seen that. We've seen that in person.
I'm a witness.
At Galaxy.
I'm a witness.
You're a witness. Diba? We saw that personally when we saw them in action and when we say in action, we didn't just watch the games. We were literally there behind them when we watched them play at Galaxy. It's that. Diba? Marami silang ideas na binabato. And sometimes kapag hindi naniniwala sa idea ni ganito si ganyan, he'll go off and do his own thing and then doon na nagkaka-labo-labo. So, it's one of those things. Again, ego is not necessarily a bad thing. No. It's just a fact. It's a tool that you can use to your detriment or to your advantage. So,
really depends on how you used it.
Let's see. Solo the Master. What about Febby? Febby.
Crit should be back on 4.
Crit should be back on 4.
They need
yeah, pero Febby is also kind of a greedy
support.
So, it's kind of hard. Malaki tiwala nila kay Solo. Roger, best thing that happened to Navi. I don't know.
Tsaka yung VP kasi they don't complain on how their captain kung anong pinik or dinraft ng captain na good na good sila, nagtatawanan pa nga sila eh.
Yeah. Ano sa tingin nyo kayang mag-dominate ang laro ni Sumail at Arthur kung lilipat sila sa ibang team or hindi na sila magkasama? I actually think they can work together. They just need a captain figure na talagang pakikinggan nila. And they need a selfless na tres.
Hindi greedy talaga na tres na
hindi
kailangan
pwedeng
nila.
Greedy na tres. Hindi pwede greedy yung tres.
Dalawa nga lang, hirap na nun. Dalawa nagagawa ng farm.
Kasi someone needs to activate the map and create space for Arthur. Sobrang mag-farm si Arthur. He's very fast, di ba? Pero he takes some time to go online. I think si Sumail should go back to mid by this point. I think yung paglipat niya was a good idea. Nung ginawa nila yon. Pero I think apat na patch na yung dumaan na pwede silang bumalik sa mid.
Wala eh. Hindi nila ginawa eh.
So, yun naman. I think selfless na 3. Someone lang na once they hit their levels and then Sumail hits his gold, silang dalawa na yung mag-iikot ng mapa. Again, to keep pressure away from Sumail and from Arthur, and then Arthur can take over. Nakita niyo naman how magical he can make Morphling look, diba? So, it's pretty good.
They can get Ana. They don't need another mid player.
Ana actually doesn't have a team.
Yeah, he's not playing.
Right? So if they get Ana, do they keep Sumail in off lane? I think that's a mistake. But Ana is kind of selfless.
Well, he's not a greedy mid player.
He barely wins lane. He just
he
falls behind, diba? He falls behind.
Especially si Invoker. My God.
Yeah. I maybe they can get Ana.
Pero I don't think they can win with Ana on their team. Hindi yung problema.
Yeah. Mas maganda naman po laro nila pag Sumail mid. I think the team flows better when
Sumail is playing
mid. Kasi when Sumail is playing off lane, theoretically, dapat makuha niya lang yung level niya, siya yung mag-iikot ng mapa, magkakaroon ng space si Arthur. Pero nagiging problema is, nandun siya sa hero na kahit na mag-ikot siya, unless it's Beastmaster.
Walang impact. Like for example, Abaddon.
Paano gagawin niya mag-iikot? Gagawin niya to.
Ang power ng Abaddon is if he gets enough levels, plus yung mga utility items, mag-start sila mag-gather up and start
bobola sila.
Bobola
sila. Diba? But, I think, nakita nyo naman, Storm Spirit's kind of back, Queen of Pain can work.
Mga heroes si Sumail.
Mga Sumail heroes. Wind Ranger, TA. These are Sumail heroes and you're on a team with Sumail that can't use these heroes. Medyo sayang. So.
Ayun, nanghinahin ko every time Sumail is playing Abaddon, pero magaling pa rin eh. Pero
BSJ. I don't know, I kind of want BSJ to cast.
I just want him to cast.
Want him to cast.
Same with Kyle.
It's kind of good. Ano, dito nyo makikita yung value ni Sam H. He's a selfless offlaner. Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, RD.
Napaka-site nyo naman. Ba't magalit kayo sa EG?
Oh, no, I'm not
Hindi
mad
kami
at EG.
galit sa EG. Ano ako si Nico? Hindi naman ako si Nico eh.
Hindi ako galit sa EG.
Naman ako ano eh. Si Nico. Demon EG na po ba? No. There's no confirmation. There's no confirmation from EG about
Again,
who
guys,
they're getting.
think about it. Nag-announce na sila ng may mawawala. Siguro naman kung nakuha nila si Demon, kasama na agad sa announcement yan. Kasi separate yung announcement between Misery and Fear. Then right then after Fear tweeted about his leaving the roster of EG, naglabas kaagad ng note yung Evil Geniuses about it. So dalawa na kaagad yun. So kung confirmed na Demon is back with EG, dapat may announcement na rin. Pero apparently wala.
Let's see. If Demon goes back, Demon can go 5, and then Crit can go back to 4.
Pwede.
But right now, I mean, as much as I like Demon, and I consider him a friend, I don't think he's a good fit.
Likewise.
I don't think he's a good fit. I think the problem is because EG just is not the kind of team that plays the kind of Dota that Demon enjoys, which is kung nakita nyo sa TNC, group up and fight very, very quickly, which is yung pinaka...
And another ego.
Pero he can captain.
He can captain. No
but
doubt.
he can captain in-game. I don't know if he can...
calling shots?
Hindi, yung sa preparation. He can shot call. Diba? Okay yun eh. Parang yung... na-hype na kayo, pumped up na kayo. Okay yun eh, kaya niya yun eh. That's what he did with TNC. But, yung ano yun eh, I think nagkakatoksikan kayo. Kunwari, natalo kayo, tapos manonood kayo ng replay. Tapos magbabangayan kayo sa bootcamp. Yung mga ganun eh, those are the times na hindi nyo nakikita that break teams apart.
Actually, ako nga lang, pag pinapanood ko yung replay minsan ng team, masakit na nga sa ulo. Masakit na nga sa puso kung ano yung
isipin
nangyari.
mo, talo kayo, scream. Manonood kayo na replay. Kung maganda yung relationship nyo, ma-identify nyo, pare mali ka doon. Okay, mali ako doon. Okay, paano natin naayusin? Okay, ganito. Pero kapag nakita kayo ng team na masyadong maraming ego na nagka-clash, mali ka doon, hindi, ako ikaw tama, tangin mo talaga. So, may isa mag-walk out.
Minsan may nagdadabog pa nga.
May nagdadabog.
May alam mo, nagbabato ng gamit eh.
Di ba? Yun yung mga sumisira sa team na hindi nyo nakikita. It's not really what happens in game. It's what happens after the game. So, home court advantage doesn't matter in game 7.
Yes, it does matter.
Bago ba tinanggal si Fear at si Misery, meron ng papalisan nila? No. I think what happened was they just had a meeting and then they decided na kailangan nila umalis.
Kasi, parang ganun nga lang yung nangyari man eh.
Because when you take a look at everything that they said, they did this early so that they can prepare to get people.
Tandaan nyo, yung super major, itong week na to, 2 days lang yung pahinga natin guys. Then start na kagad yung super major.
It starts on June 4.
Oo, tandaan nyo rin yung EG is also playing super major. So kailangan nila talaga mag-prepare.
So, ayun. I don't think, maybe they have some people in mind, obviously. In mind, pero nothing confirmed. Obviously, they need to contact these people. Can you go to China, for example? Yun yung kailangan nilang ma-clear. Whoever they get to replace, they need to be able to fly to China. Because they're going to the super major. Diba? Because they have to go to the super major, they can't just get anyone from the States because it might take longer to get a Chinese visa.
Yun pa, another problem.
Right?
Visa.
So it has to be someone with a Chinese visa. So it's a very small pool. And that's the only question mark na hindi natin alam. Who is visa ready that can compete in the super major that they can use to replace Misery and Fear? That's those are your questions. Yun yung kailangan nyo hanapin ngayon. Right? So yeah. Tignan natin kung sino pwede nilagay.
Let's go Asian American.
Let's go Asian Americans. Bulldog to EG. Boss pa, pwede may chance ba silang kumuha ng Chinese player? I don't know if a Chinese player per se, but maybe someone who can also speak English. So, Ohio can speak English pretty well. Swindles has he can enter China. Swindle can enter China because he just Kyle just
galing lang sila dun
Yeah, did some lands there. So meron bang possible na back out? Probably not backing out. Sing Sing. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't know if he's if he's TI caliber.
Right? Bayabas can speak English. Wash us there.
Bayabas can speak English. KP. But KP's a newbie and they're still in the top 8. So.
Again, guys, they're looking for isang core tsaka isang support. Yun lang.
Boss, I think if PPD can't handle Sumail, then I don't know who can even captain a team with Sumail in it. Unless may magbago kay Sumail. That's true. I mean, that's true. Pero, sa akin lang, the only person who could do it was PPD. Di nyo alam kung sobrang taas na respeto kay PPD.
Tsaka kung napanood din nila yung video, they're interviewing PPD. Before sila after nung nanalo ng TI, they were like asking PPD on how he managed Sumail. Kung paano siya nagde-decide on what hero to go for Sumail.
Right.
He was just like asking, is this okay if I pick Wind Ranger? Yeah, sure, go.
Yeah.
Ganun lang.
So with all of those things, I guess if Demon can enter China, if he can secure the visa for China, maybe we'll see Demon.
But I doubt.
Swindles is the same. If he can enter China, I think he can. Although I know that MDL Changsha was filmed from LA.
Hindi siya actually
They weren't actually there.
Wala sila doon sa event.
Which is the other one? Pero he was at DAC.
He was at DAC.
So, ayan. So, if Swindles can enter, maybe it's also Swindles. So what? Theoretically, Demon Swindle Melons? Theoretically, Demon Swindle Melons?
Pwede.
Pwede, pero depende.
Possible.
But I would like Sumail to go mid. Ikaw? Sumail mid, no?
Sumid.
Kukuha na lang sila ng tao.
Sumid
na lang.
Sumid.
Kuya Pao, nakita kita sa stream ng Rumble Royale. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so by the way, congratulations sa Rumble Royale. They did that 72-hour charity stream kahapon for the Save the Children Philippines Foundation. Yung pera pong nakuha nila, ibibigay po sa mga projects ng Save the Philippines, mostly to combat malnutrition sa, I believe, sa Valenzuela.
Nandun din si Pao. Guys, kung napanood nyo, nandun din si Pao.
Thank you. Nag-host ako nung Firewatch. Naglaro si Suzy Sor.
Akala ko naglaro ka rin.
Nandun lang kami sa couch. Magkatabi kami ni Kiora. Tapos parang binabasa lang namin yung mga tao sa chat. Yung pinapansin lang namin yung mga nagdo-donate.
Actually, si Eri din nandun yung first day.
Nung EG.
Nandun si EG.
So, ayan. Alright! Si Ayani ba yan? Ayan Game. Hindi. Akala ko si Ayani.
Ayan Gaming.
Bulba as a stand-in, by the way. Ignacio 9. Really good. Ignacio 9. Bulba as a stand-in.
Philip Aram.
Oh.
Well, Phil, display.
Aram. Si
yung manager nila, yung manager.
Yeah, si Phil Aram, very good guy, very respectable manager. Is the manager of EG. So kung hindi niyo alam.
June 2. Okay.
June 2 yung simula, not June 4.
June 2.
Okay. June 2 ka na sa June 2.
So, sa linggo na ang simula nito, mga Sam.
Boss Pao, nag-RF play Oh, nakita nyo. Yes, of course. A crush up for life. Gunner tsaka specialist. Yan. Pero, hanggang level 45 cap lang ata nilaro ko. Dali lang ako naglaro.
RTC sa mail crate, RD Ishi.
That's new. Kaka-start lang ba? Medyo kanina pa naman. Alright. Pero okay, let's go to our next topic na muna and then after that we can take questions from you guys. Yung last natin na topic, patch 7.16 is out. So again, because it was a major, hindi siya nilabas in the middle of the major, nilabas siya right after it was over. So this was the patch that we were supposed to have nung Thursday last week.
Yung nga, na-mention ni Pao, meron nga tayo ongoing major kaya hindi kaagad siya ni-release.
Right. According sa release notes, This is mostly intended to balance for TI. We will still have some balance patches in the lead up to TI. Pero the implication is that there will be no balance patches while TI is going. Which is very, very smart. Okay, pakita natin sa kanila ngayon. Alright. So, update. May 27th, 2018. So, once again, the upcoming patches will mostly focus on balanced weeks in preparation for the international. There are a few more bi-weekly patches planned, with the primary ones scheduled around the final major and the TI qualifiers. After TI, we expect the first half of the new season to have longer periods between gameplay updates. Thank the Lord. Alright. Tignan natin yung mga changes. Pinakaunang change, Bounty Runes, Team Gold reduced from 40 plus 3 per minute to 40 plus 2 per minute. So that's pretty good.
Pinilitan nila.
They reduced the movement speed talents of the following: Bane, Beastmaster, Bounty Hunter, Clockwork, Dark Willow, Gyrocopter. Pretty good, pero not enough. Legion Commander, Lashrak, Life Stealer, Nature's Prophet, Night Stalker, Oracle, Outworld, Sand King, Shadow Demon, Shadow Fiend, Techies, and Zeus.
Guess what? Tiny got buffed.
Tiny got buffed. They increased some base HP regen. Melee Barracks health increased. Roshan attack damage upgrade increased. Blades of attack. So nagmahal yung Blades of attack. And
para sa akin,
face boots.
Matindi yan sa early game.
I like this because face boots is very, very good.
Cheap.
They fixed something sa bottle. Let's see. They buffed Hand of Midas. So Alchemist players.
Incoming. Na-buff yung Alke. Midas also na buff. So, alam na to.
Alright. So, ito ngayon. Let's move straight to the hero changes. Pa-scroll down, Lars. Alright. So, Alchemist, Grievous, Greed, Bounty, Rune multiplier increase from 3 to 3.5. AM, base attack rate, improved. Base damage ng Arc Warden is pinaganda. They keep buffing Arc Warden. But only OG will use it.
Yeah, exactly. Ito na sabihin ko eh.
There's only one team in the world that will use it.
Noctail.
Bane, enfeeble damage. Duration reduced. I think this is very good.
Infernal Blade damage also reduced.
Bloodseeker that got a pretty good buff.
Meron pa pala.
10 talent.
Yung Ayo na...
Yes, I think, okay. So,
para
sa akin, yung mga changes na pinakagusto ko rito, Crystal Maiden, Centaur War Runner, and Ayo changes.
CM! Base damage!
So, base damage. Yay, hindi na siya mas tanga. Kasi diba nung tinanggalan nila ng 2 intelligence lahat ng
int hero.
Nakakaawa yung mga int hero eh. So, I like that. Dark Willow, little bit of a buff as well. Yung Ayo, let's go to the Ayo changes. Okay. So, Ayo, base movement speed reduced from 290 to 280. Yes! Yes! Level 15 talent reduced from plus 90 spirit damage to plus 75. Also very good. Level 20 talent change from attacks tether allies target to plus 20 health regen.
Finally.
Best change.
Finally. So OP.
And then level 25 talent change from plus 50 regen to attacks tether allies target. So I think it's very good.
Mas maganda to kasi imagine mo, maaga niya makukuha yung talent niya na yun. Early level. So advantage ka agad yun sa team na may Ayo.
I think that's very good. They also, they made the wrong buff to Meepo. Hindi nila binuff yung magic resistance. So, pocket pick pa rin. Necrophos also got a bit of buffs. Base damage increased by 2. Void. Attack point. The attack point improvement is good. Death pulse mana regen per stack. So, also increased.
Makakainis naman.
Night Stalker Void no longer applies a mini-stun during the day.
So pag nagtitipi ka, may Void yung kalaban mo.
Sa umaga, makakaano ka?
Makaka-TP out ka. Makikatapat mo yung void. I mean yung Balanar o Night Stalker.
Buisit.
So kailangan night time
Ogre
na.
Magi. Okay, Ogre Magi, 2 times chance from 40 to 60! 60%?
Incoming! Ogre picks. Basic. Ogre player pa naman nagsusupport.
Gagi, maganda sa VP yun. Maganda sa VP yun, di ba?
Sobrang ganda.
Pangolier, level 15 talent change from plus 30 attack speed to
What?
2 second.
Level 10 talent niya rin pala from 60 now to 90.
Incoming.
Ogre picks incoming.
I like that Ogre. I like the Ogre change. Okay, let's see Ursa. QRS sa baba. Wait, Ursa. Level 15. Stop moving. Okay. Level 25, talent change from plus 14 Fury swipes damage to Enrage!
What?
80% status
80%.
resist!
Ay, yung sinasabi ni kanina ni Edgeboy. Ni Boss Edgeboy. Gains 80% status resistance. Mas gusto ko to kaysa sa plus 14 na Fury swipes.
Oo, sobra. Who needs plus 14 Fury swipes damage when you're hitting for 200 per hit? I like this. Gago para siyang para siyang tiny.
So makikita natin dito, maraming hero magbabalik.
I like. Okay. Ito, magbabalik na si Merlini. Zeus base damage increased by 5, strength gain reduced from 2.6 to 2.3, arc lighting damage rescaled from 85 sa start to 70. That's good. Lightning bolt cast range increased. Yes.
Yung tropa ko si Shrek ko.
Lightning bolt damage increased.
Galit na galit sa PL eh. PL can no longer doppelganger
pag
naka-root.
Dapat.
Nanalo naman tayo, Shrek.
That doesn't make sense. Okay. So far, this is only the third time I'm reading this. Kasi nung nabasa ko siya ng umaga, and then binasa ko siya before nagsimula tayo, and then binasa ko siya ngayon.
Ngayon ko lang nakita rin yung iba. Kanina na-review ko na to, pero ewan. Invoker din, okay.
This seems good for Secret and VP.
So,
right?
Are we gonna see Secret?
Diba? CM, mahilig mag-CM.
Back to the podium.
Ogre, Majay. Okay. Sige, pag-isipan natin I think Ogre Majay is the one I'm fixating
Ogre talaga.
right now.
Actually, Ogre. Sigurado, high pick.
High pick ba? It's still solid ngayon.
Solid
right?
yan.
And it's also very good kasi 2-1-2 naman eh. Siya yung tipong ilalagay mo lang siya mag-isa, kaya niyang i-box out. Level 1
Tsaka napakatangi yan for
level 1. 6 armor yun eh. Diba? So isipin mo na lang, level 1, safe lane kayong dalawa. Siya mag-isa, kaya niyang i-box out yung offlaner ng kabila plus yung support ng kabila. Siya mag-isa.
Lalapitan niya lang yan.
Tatakbuhan niya lang yun. Diba?
Kaya tangin yung damage eh.
And that's the kind of playstyle that VP loves.
Aggression.
Diba? Ang ganda. That's potentially very good.
Tsaka yung level 10.
Ang bilis niya mag-scale.
Level 10 na kanyang yung talent tree niya. 90 plus 90 GPM from 60.
They nerf doppelganger and PL. Gyrocopter level 10 talent reduced from plus 25 to plus 20. That's good.
Yes.
That's good, pero you still have flak cannon. So if you have 5 targets, it's still plus 100 damage in an area, right? Like net total na addition. Kasi ma-apply mo sa lahat yun eh. Leshrac, Lightning Storm, cast range reduced from 800 to 650. That's you still level it up first.
No questions dyan, Jaquero man, 430, VP.
VP is very good. LGD is also very good.
Yeah, another thing, PSG LGD.
But I think kung pinakamabilis mag-adjust sa patch, it's VP. We had an interview with Ace, and one thing na sinabi niya nga is, there are some teams na because they play a lot more than they scrim, mabilis silang mag-adjust. Pero it's still a coin toss. Coin toss pa rin. Kasi mabilis nga kayong mag-adjust, pero mali naman yung pag-adjust nyo. May ganun eh. So, Darkness by Night Stalker, 25% vision reduction instead of na fixed amount. I think that's a nerf against.
Nerf yan.
Against him, di ba? Kasi dati, pag nag-darkness siya,
Matic.
Hindi niyo makikita yung mapa at may words
permanent
kayo.
Yun eh. Diba?
Nandun
lang yun.
So, I think that's a nerf against him. Pero nerf din yung Void. Grabe that.
Wala na. Ano pang silbi nung Night Stalker? Tingin ko bababa yung pick rate ng Night Stalker dito sa patch na to.
Nasa Malaysia ba si Ace? Nope, he's here. Kasama magkapon.
Manila?
Yep. Kasama magkapon. How about sa TNC? Okay na kaya saan lang yung patch? I think it could be good. Yeah, I think it can be good.
Remember, TNC was picking Ogre before pa.
Pero it depends siguro ng konti. Kasi this doesn't change the way Dota is played eh. It just changes some heroes. So hindi siya yung katulad ng parang, okay, yung bounty run 5 minutes. May naiiba yung laro ng Dota sa ganun eh, diba? So I think they should be fine. Yeah, sobrang nerfed. Yeah, I think NS is Boss Pao, yung nasa YouTube na ba interview may wala pa, we're editing. Madami kaming ginawa. We had like 4 interviews with him, isang film room, plus more.
Basta relax, guys. Bali, for sure, next week, makikita nyo na yan. Yung video.
Batch nandito sa Pilipinas. He was on vacation for 9 days. Bedlam reduced cooldown with increased duration to OP. I don't think it's too OP. But I do think it is a big buff. It's a big buff. Lalabas na ba yung Invoker? How about Fanatic? Not entirely sure. Mas gano'n bilis makapag-adjust ng PH teams?
Si Maki nandiyan pala.
I wouldn't know. Ay! Asan si Maki?
Si Kikay sarap. Kaya daw nandito si Ace dahil sa kanya. Dahil sa kanya. Shout out
Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Maniwala kayo kay Kikay. Alright, let's see. Limang player ng VP. Ang gaganda naman sa kanya.
Nakatatlo na eh. Nagsimula kay Solo, followed by Roger.
Ay, right. Right. By the way, balik tayo dun. Invoke CD.
No cooldown. Reduction.
No more cooldown.
Wala na.
I like it. I don't know if that means viable siya.
Hindi rin. Depende kasi sa playstyle talaga ng teams on paano rin yung sila mag-draft.
I think it depends na kung sino yung kalaban mo. Kasi if yung kalaban mo malakas manggulo ng mga laning stage pa lang, you can't pick Invoker.
Iduwaling ka lang.
Bubugbugin lang nila yung mid mo nun eh. Kasi the problem of Invoker isn't the invoke CD, I don't think. The problem is matagal siya mag-online, right? You need Midas and then Aghanims. Sometimes Yules first and then Aghanims. And that takes a long time. So,
tandaan nyo.
Kung kalaban nyo yung team na hindi mala VP na papatayin kayo laning stage pa lang tapos yung laro by 10 minutes.
Tsaka samahan siya ng Ogre. Ngayon sa Ogre ng patch, diba? Mas nakakainis yan.
Yeah. Ano, mana cost ba or CD?
Mana cost.
Mana cost removed. Right, so it's not CD.
Mana cost lang.
That's even worse.
Worse talaga.
That's even worse. Kung wala siyang CD, you could probably make, it's not even, kahit wala siyang CD, you can't throw out more than 2 or 3 spells. Diba? Unless it's Cold Snap for 90.
Nah.
Diba? I don't think it fixes the issue eh. Diba? Ma-fix ba niya yung issue na yun? Tsaka, Invoker Lord.
Basta kasi sa akin, simula nang nawala yung, yung dual na Forge Spirit, never ko na ginamit. I hate it. Hihintay ka pa ng to reach yung talent natin para maging dalawa yung Forge Spirit.
I think that means, yung sabi ni Nora in the plan, you still need Scepter.
You need the Scepter.
Right?
Para sa,
because that's the CD. That's the 2-second CD. Yeah, it makes sense.
Sobrang baba pa nung mana pool niya in early game.
I don't know if it fixes the issue.
Hindi pa rin. Mahirap pa rin. Lalo sa meta ngayon.
Yeah. Kailan daw Super Major? It's June 2. Right? Yeah, I agree with yung sabi ni Ruargol.
Yun nga, kaya nga
Because there's no double Forge Spirit.
Kaya nga ang pangit na nga mag-pick ng Invo. Simula nung naging talent 3 na lang yung dalawang Forge Spirit.
Level 15 pa yan, di ba? 15 yan, di ba?
15.
Tama?
Tama ba sabi ko? Basta 15. No? 15
kasi before, you could go exhort na build and you can farm. Di ba? You can farm the lane, you can have some impact against your other laner.
Tsaka it doesn't guarantee na you'll win you're gonna win your lane gawa ng Sunstrike.
Well, it was kind of oppressive dati yung Cold Snap na luma. Di ba? Si Cold Snap, Exhort, level 5, you can get a solo kill on something. So, let's see. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it fixes the issue. Pero, maybe it's enough with the mana cost reduction. Kasi, maybe he can throw out more defensive spells early because hindi na nakukunan yung mana pool niya just from invoking them. So maybe it can, pero I'm not entirely sure.
Pero kasi if you're playing Invoker, you won't go for double null talisman or something like that, diba?
Yeah. ISL is skill? Okay. Do you think the dispatch is sufficient for Meepo's disadvantage to the other heroes? Nope.
I don't think hindi pa rin enough yung Meepo ngayon sa patch.
Yeah. Again, this is something that Ace said yesterday.
Kasi Ace is a Meepo player.
Ace is a Meepo player. The problem of Meepo is not that other heroes get status resistance. The problem of Meepo is that nawala yung magic resistance niya. So, now, when you get bursted down, mas madaling patayin yung mga clones, yung mga other Meepos by AoE spells. So, you're always dead. And with Meepo, magkamali ka lang na isang beses, parang nawala na yung advantage mo. Parang magkamali ka lang ng isa, kayang-kaya ka nila patayan. So, yun yung sabi ni Ace. So, I don't think this fixes it. Ano tingin nyo na walang ibang team na meron ang VP kung ba't ang lakas nila? I think VP play the game very, very smartly in the sense na they are just trying to go win by aggression in the laning stage. You see some teams that can beat them when they're not executing correctly.
Hindi naman sobrang perfect din yung VP. Well, they are close to perfect.
But I think that is something that they have that other teams don't have, which is they all just trust the same game plan. Alam nila lahat eh.
Hindi naman
ito
sila
gagawin natin.
Hindi sila nagbabago ng strat eh.
No? They have the same game plan.
Napaka-consistent nga ng game plan nila eh.
Win their lanes, use their warding to scout out the lanes, and then build up the advantage by 10 minutes, and then you've actually lost. So.
Tsaka kahapon din pala nung game 2. Sino ba? Core Veno. Yung Venomancer, one of the core heroes sa Dota 2 na hindi ganun kaganda mag-scale. Ang gagawin lang pag nabuga na yung poison, that's it. I'm out. Pero kasi, nagawa nila ng paraan, gawa na merong fatal bans, may warlock kasi, tapos chaotic offering. Sakit din.
Takbuhan mo.
Kaya nga eh.
Run at your face Dota, di ba?
Galing talaga ng VP.
OP bang kung ka dispatch? I think the level 25 is okay. Minus cooldown. It's very good though. On Tidebringer, minus 1.5 second.
So matagal din kasi yun. You need to wait for level 25.
That's true. Pero if there's a hero that can get it, it's Kunkka. Because Kunkka delays games.
Well, we can see. Since a lot of teams naman picks Kunkka.
I don't think it's OP. I think it's counterable. I think, nagtanong si Trike dati nun eh. Diba, sa Lupon.
Sagot ko nga sa kanya, piname ko, Visage eh.
Visage, I think Razor.
Yeah, another hero,
Razor's
Razor.
Good. Yeah, Razor's good. Nakita natin, that's what they used against EE, right? So, was it EE?
Mangoes, yeah, a lot of players would still buy Mango. Kasi unang-una sa lahat, hindi lang naman yung main reason dyan is for the regen. It's for the mana sustain din. Which is still good dito sa patch. Wala naman changes. Kaya I think they're still gonna buy a lot of Mangoes.
But nawala si SF sa meta. It's kinda hard to pick SF into Kunk. Right?
Ewan ko, napapangitan ako sa SF eh. Hindi ko na maintindihan talaga kung ano yung better build sa kanya. Well, siguro situational if you go for magic type or physical type. Mga ganun stuff.
Yeah. I think on the laning stage, mahirap siya. Lina's back. Lina's pretty good against SF. Kunkka's pretty good against SF.
Punit.
There's not a lot of matchups that Kunkka loses, so I think that's one of the reasons. I think they're just better picks right now. I don't necessarily think ganun siya kapangit, but I think they're better choices. So, how come VP can pull off Veno position 1? They're very good.
Tsaka iba sila mag-draft. The mind behind the drafting. Kakaiba.
Kuya pa, malakas talaga VP pero sa tingin ko hindi sila mag-champions kaya. I think LGD can take them. And masabi ko dati
I'm also waiting for that matchup.
Yun lang. I will say though na I think they can take them but hindi pa sila nagkakaharap ng decisively.
Totoo yun. Kaya nga sabi ko nga, di ba, I'm waiting for those matchup nga.
And Super Major's the first one, di ba, na nandun yung Liquid, Secret.
Lahat na nasa top 8.
All of the top 4.
Top 4.
All of the top 4 for sure. So I think so. Yeah, I think I agree with Omerta. Like, SF is not necessarily bad, but he's very susceptible to ganks. And then, PL, for example, will destroy you. Viper sometimes gets picked. Fnatic sometimes gets it.
So if someone picks SF, the other team, mostly, nakikita ko, they go for Viper.
Viper, yeah. It's really hard. I don't necessarily think he's bad though. Pero kasi, you can farm up kahit matalo ka sa lane. Pero I don't think that's the way Dota should be played right now. I think you should focus on your laning stage ngayon. Hindi siya katulad ng parang past TIs na kung talo ka ng lane, okay lang. Maraming gold sa mapa.
Maraming comeback mechanics noon.
Oo. Ngayon, hindi. Wala. Bounty run nyo every 5 minutes. So,
yun, isa pa. Especially if you're playing a support. If you keep on rotating na walang nangyayari.
Tapos talo pa yung mid nyo. Nagpa-flash farm lang siya sa jungle.
May iwan ka sa level talaga.
No. You lose a lot of map control. So, SF I think works when you're snowballing. I don't know. I think so. Let's see. Mas mapalift ako ng ban sa Kuya. Uy, hindi ko lang. May ban ba? Wala po kaming handle doon. Nasa kabilang stasyon po yun. Nasa, literal, in another building. Hindi po kami magkaparehong building. Bloodseeker buff. Yeah. Anyway, we will... Kuya Pao, palagay ko nasa 4th or 5th siguro yan. Si Allen. Pa-shoutout from Palawan. Shoutout from Palawan. Yeah. So, let's see. Last few na lang siguro. Boss Pao, pa-share naman info na nakuha mo from Fnatic. I can't tell you. If I tell you things that Fnatic tells me, how will they tell me anything? Diba? Hindi pwede yun.
Tsaka even though na binuff nila yung stacking, it doesn't guarantee you. I mean, guarantees you levels din. Kasi
No,
anything can go on steal your stocks.
Yun lang. Well, you still get money.
Yeah.
You still get money.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, before we go, address ko lang yun. Teams tell me things. I can't tell. They tell us things. We can't tell you.
Mahirap eh.
Hindi kasi they tell that in confidence. Pag sinabi namin sa inyo, di na kami sasabihan. Di talo tayong lahat, di ba? And some of these things are not, these are told in confidence. So, intindihan lang tayo. That being said, all of these roster changes are happening.
Malapit na kasi TI.
Sana
It's happening.
Sana it works for all of the parties concerned. But there is the Super Major on June 2. And it's going to feature all of the top 8, and TNC is going to be playing in it. Fnatic can no longer get points, so they're for sure going to play in the close qualifiers. So it's TNC now. TNC needs to get a first place finish in order to get to the top 8.
Kailangan talaga nila manalo.
I'm not entirely sure if a second place finish while no one else dun sa bottom 4 ang makakakuha ng points is going to be enough. So titingnan natin.
Ang hirap. Grabe yung tatahaki ng TNC dito sa totoo lang.
Alright, sige. So, again, many thanks sa inyong nanonood. Magkikita-kita tayo bukas. If meron tayong mga topics na na-miss from today, lagay nyo lang sa lupa na Wombo Combo kung gusto nyo isama. Tag nyo lang si Aris Calbs. Alright? Alright, we'll see you guys soon. And by soon, I mean tomorrow. Pero mamaya, meron pa rin po tayong other shows. We have Rush C coming up right after this. So, Usapang CSGO naman. And then later on at 6 p.m., it's The Duel. Kasama ko si Ren. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon, mamaya, Evil... Wag! Baka maiyak si Ren. Pag-uusapan natin mamaya, was misery the problem? And Ren and I are going to build our dream EG roster for TI8. So once again, thank you sa panonood. Salamat sa Lupon ng Wombo Combo. If hindi pa kayo parte ng Lupon, you can go to facebook.com/luponanwxc and join. Makikita nyo doon mga post-matchup threads. And of course, pwede kayo makipagkulitan and suggest some topics na pwede natin gawin dito sa WXC+. Calbs!
Yun, sa inyo nga namin, Facebook lang at Caster Calbs. Shoutout pala sa tropa ko si Omerta7. Si Shrek. Divine player din yan.
Very good.
Si Carlo James sa pangalan yan. Naghahanap ng team yan.
Alright. So, for me, you can find me on Twitter. These days, it's either Dota or NBA na nakalagay doon. At malapit na matapos ang kalbaran nyo kung hindi kayo nagpo-follow ng either. But, malapit na ang tennis season.
Oh, yun nga.
So, that's going to be the other day na pagkakabalan.
Yun pala pwede natin pag-usapan next time.
Yun na pwede natin pag-usapan next time. Roland Garros is coming up. So, thank you ulit sa panonood. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Kita-kits!